Hello fellow vintage Ray-Ban lovers out there, hope you're well and welcome to another video. So, have you ever been told by a friend or a stranger that they saw someone that looks exactly like you? Basically your identical twin slash doppelganger. Okay, everyone must have had that moment in their life where basically somebody has said, you know what, I thought I saw you the other day, but when that person turned round it wasn't you, but it looked exactly like you. Or I saw someone who looked exactly like you. I'll give you a story. When I was 18 I used to work in a bar, like this motel place basically, and so I grew up in the country, in a county of England called Essex, and basically this bar, it was actually a motel, so it was a bar in a motel in the sticks in the middle of nowhere, so it was quite quiet, not many people visited or stayed over, stuff like that. But we had a group of Dutch guys stay for a week, and I was serving behind the bar. I used to be a waiter stroke barman, and every single evening when they came back from their day's work, I think they were builders, but when they came back from doing a day's work, I would either serve them their dinner or serve them their beer. And every evening for the first 3 evenings, they just kept on laughing. They were talking amongst themselves, looking at me and then laughing. So now, the first night, not really bothered. Second night, starting to actually concern me, what the hell they laughing at me for. Third night, I'm getting a chip on my shoulder and I'm starting to get a complex. So basically I've said to them, what the fuck are you guys laughing about? Every evening you guys come in and I serve you your dinner or your drinks, you're fucking laughing. What's the deal? So basically they ended up telling me that I looked like a spitting image of a guy that they worked with back in Holland. So yeah, basically everybody in the world has their twin. And this leads me on to something very odd in my view, and something very similar in what I'm about to show you. So, here are a pair of vintage B&L Ray-Ban sunglasses called Dallas. Okay, so here's a nice little view for you. G15 lenses in mock tortoise. Alright, so you have the nice Ray-Ban signature logo relief on the side. You have B&L etched, as I said, G15 lenses. And so these are what Ray-Ban called Dallas. So let me show you the another pair of sunglasses. Okay, so here we go. So what we have here is another pair of sunglasses. Now I know for sure that you guys out there are telling me or shouting at the screen saying, it's the same sunglasses! Why the hell is he showing us the same sunglasses? Well, the reason I'm showing you the same sunglasses is because number one, they're not the same sunglasses. Look, that's the first one, that's Dallas, and this is the second one. So now you're saying to me, well, why the fuck have you bought 2 pairs of sunglasses the same? Have you gone mad? You want to sell one? What's going on? No, I don't want to sell one. This is one pair of sunglasses. This is another pair of sunglasses. This is called Dallas and this is called Orion. So, there we go, people. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses, different model names, exactly the same shape, same style, same colourway, everything except for the name. It's very odd. I don't even know. There are a little differences, but I'm not even sure when these came out. I'm presuming they came out late 80s, early 90s, something like that. But they're exactly the same sunglasses. It's just unbelievable. Look, if I put both of them on together like that, it's the same sunglasses. So let's go through the differences, shall we? So the first difference is, of course, let me just point out and confirm to you that they are definitely different sunglasses. So there's the name, Dallas. Okay, let me put that in my pocket. And there's the name, Orion. You see that? So the first difference is the nose pads. So on the Orion, the actual nose pad section is actually part of the whole frame, as you can see there. So it's actually part of the whole frame. So that's the Orion. For the Dallas, the nose pad is actually a separate piece. See, it's a transparent nose pad, as you can see there. So that's the first difference. The second difference is the actual shape of the temple. So there's the actual shape of the temple on the Dallas. As you can see, it sort of curves at the end. And if I show you the shape of the temple on the Orion, there's that one. It's actually much more squarer, as you can see. Let me put them together for you. What are we doing here? There we go. So there we are. So the actual temples are a different shape. Now with the Orion, I want to say it's genuine, and I'm going to say that it's genuine because everything is there. Okay, the lenses are genuine. It's properly etched. The stamping of the lettering for both the model name and for the B&L Ray-Ban USA on the other temple is correct, in the right place. The 7-point hinge is correct. Everything to me says that this is actually genuine. However, there is one thing that I'm a bit concerned about, and that is simply, I don't know if you can see that, but if you look in there, don't know if that's going to, no, it's not. I can't see whether or not you can see it, but in there you go. So you see where that rod inside the temple ends? For me, that is a bit too short. Normally B&L Ray-Ban or vintage Ray-Ban temple rods are a bit longer than that and will end up closer to the end of the temple, so basically, sorry, so this section we can call the paddle. It would normally end a lot closer to the end of the paddle. Now if I show you the Dallas to prove my point, you see there, the actual internal rod ends a lot closer to the end of the paddle section of the temple. So that is my only reasoning to perhaps have a small doubt that these are genuine. I mean, why the hell would B&L produce the same sunglasses, the same shape and everything, and put a different name attached to it? What's the point? I just don't understand it. I've done my own research. I've put in Orion and Dallas into Google. They both come up the same shape, the same colorways, everything. But it just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. What is the point? If you know, bang your comments down below, because I certainly don't know. If you have your own theory behind that, bang your comments down below. I'm at a loss at why they would do that. Maybe it's marketing purposes, maybe it's down to the release location. So maybe it was called Dallas in the States and then it was called Orion in Europe or Japan or somewhere else. Who knows? But there you go, folks. We have two pairs of vintage B&L Ray-Ban sunglasses, exactly the same, but one's called Dallas, one's called Orion. If you like this video, give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe, please comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.